Hi everyone, I'm Amy with BookTubing Amy, and today I'm doing my 2016 TBR list. So some of these are new books, and some of these I have to keep up to get to the new books. And if they are new books, I will be putting the date that they come out and on the screen somewhere so you can find and put it on your calendar. All of these are on my calendar because that's the way I'm thinking of. I'll spend less money on Kindle books this year, is if I have documented dates earlier on that I'm getting these books. So I know I won't be doing Kindle hauls that are humongous, like my Christmas Kindle haul. So the first one is actually J.R. Ward. Now there's multiples that I have to keep up with her. The first one, and I think the most important, the reason this list was invented is because I want documented proof that this year I'm going to catch up all the way to The Shadow. Yes, by J.R. Ward. I have to read The King and then I have to read The Shadow, and I'm reading them both this year before April because I will read The Beast when it comes out. I don't care what else I'm reading The Beast. That's number one. I have to read The Beast. I just have to. I have to. I'm hoping that it's amazing because this Rage is my favorite character. Mary is my favorite female character. I'm just, I have to. So yes, I will be finishing The King and The Shadow this year before April. Anytime before April, but I will finish both of them so I can be prepared for The Beast. The next two books are also by J.R. Ward, and they're not the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, but I would actually like to catch up, read her Bourbon Kings series. So I have to read the first one, The Bourbon Kings, and I have to read The Angel's Share by J.R. Ward. Both of these, I don't think they're as high rated as the Black Dagger Brotherhood, because that's been going on for like ever. But I really do want to read these because I really do hear good reviews on it, and I'm super excited to read this. Also, I love the cover because the covers are actually accurate for that time period. I don't know what time period it is, but I know when I read the time or what year it takes place or whatever, it actually fits this. So I'm super excited to read it. The next book I will read is Phoenix Reborn by J.D. Tyler. And honestly, these books are like crack. I always give them like 4-star, but I always love reading them. I think I gave the first book 5-star now that I think about it. But it was just, I love these books. Every time it comes out, I get it, and I'm just like, in like 2 days I read it, and I'm just like, I have to wait another year for the next one. Oh, but I really do love this series. If you haven't picked up the first book, definitely pick up the first book. It's more on the erotic side than the paranormal romance side, but it's definitely a good read. And the pages really do scorch. If you read the series, you know what I'm talking about. The next book I have to read in 2016 is An Amber in the Ashes. I've heard amazing reviews on this. This is why I bought it in hardcover before I actually read the first couple chapters, and I'm like, this is pretty good. So I'm like, it only can get better. I have not read this book. I'm ashamed that I have not read this book, but I really want to keep updated for A Torch Against the Light, the next book in the Amber in the Ashes series, because I'm sure that it's going to be amazing, because people everywhere, I have not seen one bad thing about this book, so I'm sure I'm going to love it. I think I got halfway through and then lost my spot, and I was just like, oh, I'll pick it up eventually, and I did not. But hopefully this will motivate me to read it and catch up. The next two books I have to read are Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard. I only know how to say that because of Thor, the movie. I love this cover, first of all. This is pretty. I love all the colors and things. But I have to read this book because I'm actually on a Rick Riordan kick. I'm reading the Gods of Olympus series and loving it, but I want to read this year because that would be a goal, and I want to read the next one, the Hammer of Thor, because I actually am very interested in Thor kind of legend, because I don't know much about it, so I'm very excited to read the next two books, or the first two books, I should say. And the next two books are also the first two in the series, but like I said, I haven't yet to read them. I want to read A Court of Thorn and Roses, and I'm so sad that I have not read this yet, because first of all, cover, enough said, but it's Sarah J. Maas, and it's about Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I love retelling stories, so I'm really sad that I haven't read this. But the next one, A Court of Mist and Fury, comes out, and I think it comes out on May, actually it says May 3rd, so I have to read this before May 3rd. Good to know. But I really am excited to read the next one because it's so pretty. Honestly, this is, even if I have not read the author, I think this would be a definitely cover buy. Also, I love the feel of the cover. It's unusual, which I like. So the next two books are by Elle Kennedy, and I'm super excited about these. One of these comes out on the 11th, and I've actually caught up enough where I can actually pick it up as soon as it comes out at 12 o'clock. It's on my Kindle. I already pre-ordered it. Anyway, it is The Score, and the next one comes out, I think it's called The Goal, and I'm super excited. The goal has no pictures, but it says it comes out this year, and I'm so excited thinking it comes out in September. So happy, so happy. So happy. It's always good when you figure out one of your favorite series comes out with a new book and it's coming out in that year. So I'm super excited. The next one I want to read is The Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. My mom recommended this to me and I really want to read it because I know there's a TV show about it and everywhere I go I hear good things about it, so I really want to give it a shot this year. The next couple books I want to read are actually by the same author, Castille. I hope I'm saying their name right. I'm 3 books behind because there's only like 3 books in the series right now, but I want to read them all because someone recommended it to me, so I want to read, make sure I have this right, Against the Ropes, which is the first one, In Your Corner, which is the second one, and then Full Contact, which is the third one. I have the first 2 on my Kindle, but the one that comes out this year that doesn't have a cover yet is called Fighting Attraction, and I'm super excited to read that, but first I gotta read the first 3 because I do not want to skip out on the first one because that's the one that was recommended to me. The next books I gotta read are also by the same author, and they're both by Baxter. I gotta read this one because that is a must. I don't know why I haven't read it yet because I love the first one so much. And I gotta read The Dark Vampire, which comes out this year. I still gotta say, of the 3, I still love this one the most because it's so pretty. I don't know why, but I'm super excited for the third one to come out because it's Baxter. I'm really excited. Super excited. So have you read these books this year? Are you looking forward to some of these books this year? Make sure to comment below. I love reading comments. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And as always, go find your inner reader. See ya!